Please feel free to subscribe to this sideshow and append any comments and questions, which I shall endeavour to deal with to the best of my theatrical propensities. A popular examination question involving ratios goes like this. You're given a ratio, A to B equals, let's say, 5 to 6, and then another ratio, B to C, which, let's say, is 7 to 4. And you're asked to find what the ratio A to C is. Okay. We have two methods, standard method and then a fast track method. Right, let's write the first ratio there as 5 to 6, that's A to B, and the second one, B to C, as 7 to 4. Now what we have to do is multiply both of these ratios in such a way that these two parts are equal. And the obvious way of doing that is to multiply this one by 7 and this one by 6. So this becomes 35 to 42, and this one multiplying each part by 6, remember that doesn't change the ratio, that becomes 42 to 24. And so our final answer, A to C, will equal 35 to 24, cutting out the middleman. Okay, that's it. All right. Now, a faster track method of doing that is like this. You've got 5 to 6, and you've got 7 to 4. Simply multiply 7 by 5, 5 by 7, and that gives you 35, and 6 by 4, 24, and voila, we have the same answer as we had before. Now this method is especially good when you have a slightly longer question. So let's say A to B is something, B to C is something, and C to D, which I'll write down in just a moment. Okay, so let's see, A to B is 3 to 8, B to C is 5 to 4, and C to D is 6 to 5. We want to know what the ratio A to D is. Okay, the fast track method, which I've just explained here, is simply to multiply the first bits, 3 times 5 times 6, that's the first component. And the second component is 8 times 4 times 5. We can probably simplify that straight away. 5's cancelled out, but you could multiply it all out. 3 times 5 times 6. 5 6s is 30. 30 times 3 is 90. And the second bit, 5 4s is 20. 20 times 8 is 160, and I think you can see you can easily multiply, or rather divide both of those by 10. That comes down to 9 to 16. That can't be simplified any further, and that is your final answer. Please feel free to subscribe to this sideshow and append any comments and questions, which I shall endeavour to deal with to the best of my theatrical propensities.